My first memory of GT-R was Hakosuka, box style, racing car, and that was 1972. And I was 10 years old, and it hit me.
My first driving experience was the R32 GT-R. I was shocked by the engine performance. I was very much impressed by the speed, and the sound was pure racing sound.
At the beginning, our competitor is ourselves. We have to break through our own limits to get to the next level.
To be quicker than the competitor, differentiation was necessary, and the new technology was a part of it.
The conversation between racing technology and product is very important, and it is the essential of the GT-R.
For pure excitement, acceleration performance is really key. At the end of the rev, 20 additional horsepower, the kick is much more. You can feel the big improvement.
So mid-range acceleration is improved by GT-R Nismo technology. It's a firing system to improve about 60% of the torque curve line.
For the exterior, aerodynamics was improved, but more importantly, cooling performance was very much improved.
We install extra engine horsepower and torque. Then we need to have the other extra cooling system. But it means we need to have a big air intake. Normally, a big air intake must be a worse coefficient drag number, but we recover by new aero design. So that's why we have to improve for more smooth air guidance. Total balance management, that's the new GT-R aerodynamics.
Driving a GT-R, very special. I feel like I'm in a very rigid and hard shell. I'm protected. The suspension moves very smooth manner. This is the feeling of this latest model, surrounded by quite nice premium interior.
All the rigidity is A-pillar, C-pillar works for the same suspension movement. In this case, the suspension works very well. Then cornering speed is much higher. This came from body construction.
To deliver the precision for the customer, every single detail has to be tight.
Craftsmanship is everywhere in the GT-R. For example, engine by Takumi, or suspension, or even gorgeous interior of the leather seats. That is the GT-R spirit.
From the first generation until today, every single detail must be better than the previous model. This is the history of the GT-R. Every single change is for the performance, not for the refreshment. So latest one is really the best GT-R in history.
Now, it's your turn to try the new GT-R.